Chapter 26. De-hikki Plan. Several days have passed since I defeated the snake, but I don't know how... I don't know the accurate amount of days passed because I'm in the dungeon. In the meantime, I'm living idly. I can't seem to finish eating the snake, and because of the new food get caught in the web, it's impossible to move from here. At first, I thought that this is a vacation, but this might be bad. At this rate, I will return back to a hikki. Back to become a hikki. That's what that says. I took a glance at the mountain of praise that I had killed in these past several days. Mountain. Yes, it's a mountain. It's not Yamada. It's a pun. Okay. That reminds me of the Yamada-kun in the class of my previous life. No, now it's just something trivial. Anyway, the praise are stacking up and becomes a mountain at that place. It becomes like this because I killed all the monsters that got caught in the web. When I was in my home, I ate as soon as I caught it, but I don't want to set my hands on another prey until I finish eating the snake, so I decided to keep it for the time being. And so it became like this. I was able to kill it easily because there was no monsters like the snake. Among them, there was a level 6 monster, and there's a considerably strong monster too, but they're now part of the mountain. Well, it may not be strong even if its level is high. My level is 9. I'm equal with the snake in level, but the snake is overwhelmingly stronger than me in battle ability. On the contrary, I'm confident that I can't win against a lower level monster without using my threads. In my opinion, I think that the most important thing in measuring one's strength is the type of the species. Even in the same level, if the opponent is a higher ranked species, there may not be a chance to win. The only time when the superiority and inferiority is decided by levels is when the opponent is from the same species. The one I know is probably the huge spider that should be its strongest. Supposing the huge spider is level 1, there's no way I can win against it. Against such a large build, I would die easily no matter how hard I try, even if it's level 1. It's better to think that the difference in level as a reference. When thinking so, there's a gap more than the level difference between the snake and me. Actually, I managed to win because I happened to build my simple home, but if I were to encounter it without preparations, there's no way I can win. It can be said that I'm considerably lucky. As for the snake now, about 3/4 had disappeared into my stomach. About 3/4 has disappeared into my stomach. Should I think that I have ate 3/4 of the large build, or should I think that there's still a quarter remaining? There's still the corpse of the monster, which piled up like a mountain, so I should say that there's still a quarter remaining. With this much stored, I might start to rot before I eat it. It might start to... Why would she rot? Well, I don't think I have stomach ache even if I eat rotten things because I have corrosion resistance. I rather prefer it to be slightly rotten because it may raise my skill level. The taste, I can endure eating it now because I have ate the poison monsters that taste bad continuously. I tried to figure out what C word would fit there. It looks like it's impossible to move until I finish digesting all these foods. As long as I can finish eating the snake, I can somehow reduce the number of food because there's no large monster among it. Or perhaps I should say that I would really return back to being a hikki if I don't finish eating. Back to a hikki. I should stop correcting and just roll with it like I'm supposed to. I thought that here was only a simple home, and yet this is becoming the same as the previous home due to the duration of my stay increased. Wait, isn't it become the home became excellent? Isn't it because the home became excellent since it caught a lot of praise excessively? No. Still, even a monster won't try to attack my solid home. In my previous home, I used threads that's hard to see as much as possible because it's solely for catching praise. But now, in this simple home, I never set up such threads because this home is acting as a defense. When I'm thinking about it, a vibration is transmitted from the thread. It looks like something got caught in the web. Food will increase again. I didn't imagine that I would be troubled with such gluttony. For the time being, I head towards my prey. It's struggling with quite a strong power. Is it a big one? If it becomes so, then my withdrawal period will get longer again. If possible, I would prefer a small one, but it's just a luxurious worry. Renta level 3 failed to appraise its status. Aurorendel level 3 failed to appraise its status. Aurorendel level 4 failed to appraise its status. 3 monsters were caught in the web. Ah, it's the 3 guys that I caught before in my previous home. Are these 3 monsters one set? However, the quantity might be bigger than catching a big one. I mean the quantity of meat. For the time being, I strengthen the restraint by adding threads, and I carry all 3 of them with a web. Removing this web is the new technique that I learned after coming here. It's convenient because I don't need a separate part of the web one by one. I set up a new web and head back to the center of the home carrying the monsters. Ugh, as expected, it's heavy when there's 3 of them. I should have carried it one by one without being reluctant to do it. Dose! Ah, it was heavy. I don't remember what dose means. It was heavy. My body started to feel pain. Even my HP decreases plainly. I will have them compensate for this anger. Though it's considerably unreasonable, I don't care about it. Thus, chomp, chomp, chomp! Experience points has reached a certain degree. Individual, small, lesser, Terratect, level 9, has become level 10. Every basic ability rose. Level up bonus skill proficiency acquired. Skill points gained. Conditions met. Individual, small, lesser, Terratect can evolve. What? So, cool, we can evolve. She can evolve. Sometimes I say we, sometimes I say she. Really kind of doesn't matter. Because we're, like, in her head, so... Cool.